So, back in middle school, high school, rode BMX bikes for a short time. That was fun. Had a brother who rode road bikes. He's a couple years older than me, so I got into that for a while. But then I kind of took a break from riding bikes, and then I found fixed gear riding, and that sort of spoke to me because there's a real aggressive and countercultural nature about it that reminded me a lot of skateboarding, but didn't get as hurt doing it.
Fixed gear riding to me is when you have a single speed bike and there are no coasting components on that bike. So you have one gear in the front and one gear in the back connected to the chain in the wheel, and essentially you're always going forward, never stopping, no brakes on the handlebars, so it's just go, go, go. It's a great style.
But yeah, so it's like a flow. Like there's a pattern. Like you'll notice, like you'll see how people do certain things when they're about to turn. Like even if they're not using turn signals, you can kind of pick up on that. Like, so I guess it feels like being a part of like a big. It's like being a part of like an ecosystem. I guess like you're just doing your own thing, like trying not to get eaten, which is getting hit by a car. I don't know, but it's just relaxing. It's meditative. Like when I'm riding, at least, like that's all I'm focused on. Like nothing else really matters. Like nothing else is bothering me. Like nothing else can stress you out. Like you're just all your issues you got through the day. Like you just put it out. Like you just sweat it all out. But yeah, it's hard to It's hard to like explain that. Like you just have to go ride. Like you have to just go ride your bike like as fast as you can, and you'll kind of understand where I'm coming from.
So fixed gear bikes have a pretty deep history. Before gear bikes were invented in 1845, it was all fixed gear bikes. And then they didn't even introduce gear bikes in the Tour de France until 1937. And I think that a lot of people are going back to riding fixed gear in the last couple of decades because of its simplicity. Very low maintenance, less things that can go wrong with it. And ever since the 70s and 80s, they've been adopted by bike messengers in big cities for those reasons. And I think that's where a lot of this modern fixed gear culture owes itself to.
I think the fixed gear community in Norfolk, for a while I thought not as many people rode, but I sat down and I smoked a cig on the bench downtown, and I saw so many people riding. I think the fixed gear community in Norfolk has just started. It's just not linked up yet. There's a bunch of small groups around, and we all haven't really came together yet. There's a lot of people, I don't know, they like they think like it's separated by skill level or it's separated by this, but I feel like everyone's gonna eventually feel comfortable, all come together at some point, and we're gonna realize that it's a lot bigger than the people notice.
I found you at the window again, looking out, watching the leaves falling in. Then you were something like a dream.